Well, hey everyone, it's Karynjean. We're back in the saddle again. Right? Hi, how are you? Welcome to the studio. Welcome back to the studio. Let's see how much trouble we can get into today. Okay, I think today it's going to be clusters. I do want to check these pockets though. This is the one that got all messed up because I'm just looking inside of it. You really can't see. I want to make sure because I used the whatchamacallit, the art glitter glue, and then that didn't stay because of the fabric, so I had to switch to the Fabrifix, which is why it's a little messy right here. And when I was editing the last video, this really was not coming across very well. Could be my old eyes, could be what I was editing on. You're really not picking up on the prettiness of this ribbon. At least I wasn't in the video. There's a big difference. I have the fancy camera. I even have the SD card for it. I still can't figure out how to make it work. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out eventually. But as I said, my big issue with the camera is without putting, major construction on my ceiling to have the camera face down. That's my big issue at the moment. And then also figuring out how to make it record and not record and stuff like that. Okie dokie. So this is empty. It's a pocket there. Clusters. We're going to do clusters because I'm still trying to figure out what we're going to do with the rest of the stuff. I think what I should have done before I turned the camera on is done some of this fussy cutting and cut out all these bits and bobs that she has, which would have been, I would have been more prepared. But what we're doing is we're going to do some clusters. Now, this is the first page of the journal. Whatever. This is the first page of the journal. This is my inspiration. I like how that looks. I do. Not you. I don't want you. I like how that looks. So, what I have here, no, this is cardstock. Let me get paper. And I'm going to tear it. I'm not going to use tearing. I'm not going to use my circle punch because for some reason I want torn. So I'm just going to make this a torn edge all the way down. Well, down there is good enough. Tear this one all the way down. And I'm not even going to use the tear ruler because I want a more rough tear. A rougher tear? I'm not quite sure if that's rougher, if that's a word. More rough? I don't know. I want it more wonkadoodle, right? If I used the different tear rulers, or even just a ruler to tear it, it would just look a little bit too... That's all. It would just look a little bit too. That might be a little bit too big. I need a different shape here. Just something like that and something like that. And I'm not even thinking about, and look here, we could just do a quick little three, like so. I like it. And God help me. I'm going to use glue stick. God help me. So, let's see what we got here. So, hi, how's everybody doing? We are once again here in the lower 48, certainly on the East Coast. Canada's still on fire. I don't know if they're still on fire or if they're on fire again. But here in Pennsylvania, we have all these air quality alerts and stay inside, etc., etc., etc. Yesterday was a lovely day weather-wise. I don't think our glitter glue is going to is going to work on this one. I think it was yesterday. You know, I just can't keep track. A little bit of the Fabrifix there. And, but now looking at the weather report for the next, I don't know, foreseeable future, for as far out as my weather report is going, we're high 80s and 90s. Luckily, though, I don't have the air conditioners on yet. I still have the windows open. It was pretty cool last night. Just don't know. And right now it is noon, 12 o'clock high, exactly. And, yeah, and I'm perfectly comfortable. And I don't have the air conditioner on, as you can hear, or not hear, as the case may be. I just love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's pretty with the doily. How many clusters are we gonna do is the question. Well, let's go and do, if we do one in the first half of the signature and one in the second half of the signature for both signatures, that's 4 clusters. It's not a very large journal. You know, how many pages total is it? 10 or 12? 12 pages maybe. So, yeah, this needs something. It needs something. We'll figure that out in a second. Oh, and I'm going to show you. Maybe we'll put some glossy accents down on that when we're done. Remind me, glossy accents. Like I'll be able to hear. I will. I'll hear you. I'll hear you when you say, yo, glossy accents. Don't forget the glossy accents. I'll hear you. I will. And I am just so in love with this William Morris paper. The colors, it's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Where's the other? I really do need, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do when we're done, is I am going to, this one might be too big. Let's just trim that down just a little bit. Just a little bit. I was going to say, what else was I going to say? I have, and I've never used them, one of my buying trips up to Cape Cod. My sister-in-law and I, we always go thrifting when I'm up there. Of course, why not? I thought it's 4. I thought it was 3. It's 4, for heaven's sakes. I can't even count anymore. Anyway, at this one thrift store, he had rolls of player piano music, and he was like, buy 1 and I'll give you 3. And I'm like, okay, right? Because hello, that was a couple years ago. Well, you know, we were post-pandemic. I think we're still wearing masks. A lot of people still wear masks. Go for it. That's wonderful. Stay healthy, people. I remember my daughter saying, because my daughter has like asthma issues and stuff, and every winter she always gets sick with bronchitis and stuff like that. Well, during the pandemic, she says, I've never been healthier, because she was always wearing a mask, right? Healthcare field, working in a hospital, always had the mask on. She says, I haven't gotten sick at all. I'm always going to wear the mask. I said, good for you. Stay healthy. That's a bit of Fabrifix right there. Okay. So, wouldn't that look nice right there to do with the, yep. There with the and the. So, yeah, I was talking about our air quality, which is horrendous. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to post a video tomorrow because, and why am I saying all the time? I hate that. I need to knock myself. I need to, same thing. I need to re-educate myself to not be doing that. That's what I'm saying. Anywho, I have a appointment tomorrow that is not nearby at all. It's over an hour away. And so it's going to be an early day. They send a car for me, which is nice. At least I don't have to drive to these medical appointments on my own. But they're picking me up at like 8:30 in the morning for a 10:30 appointment. That's how far away it is. It's about an hour and a half away. And, oh, that's very sticky. And the appointments, I have 2 appointments, one at 10:30, one at 11 o'clock. I don't know how long it's going to take, those appointments. I'll probably be there until about 12. And then I will, because it's at the VA hospital in Lebanon, Pennsylvania, which is a beautiful VA hospital. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And they have a very large cafeteria there. They also have, I don't want to call it a gift shop. You know how hospitals have gift shops, but this is the VA. They have a shop there where you can buy like snacks and also military type, t-shirts and stuff like that. And for some reason, there, I have to get it over on the, it's disappearing on the, I know, glue on my fingers. Let me see if I can, I don't want to move on to the next page because there's some glue hanging out here and I don't want them to get stuck together. So I know I'm going to be hungry. It's going to be a long day. I'm going to grab, a lunch there, and then I'll have the car come and get me, so I'm not going to be, I'm going to be gone until all day, basically. You don't need to hear my tales of woe, but, yeah, so I doubt that I'm going to get a video up tomorrow. That's what I wanted to say. I posted that short about the cut bar. That thing immediately got, like, it's the views, the last time I checked, were 1,500 views within the space of the first hour. I thought that was crazy. Maybe that's the way to grow the YouTube channel, right? Just do a lot of little shorts. People get interested and then they subscribe. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Okay, now we need to do another one. Another who, another what. I wonder, why don't we do it on the, why don't we do it, but if we, well, we do, I do want to build up the page. This is also doily stuff. Do we want to do it here? Let's just put our inspiration there to see if, no, I think it's going to get lost. All right, let's just put it right here. So we have this one. Let me get another piece of this right here. Like that. And I don't know, let's see. There. Now, remember, when you're doing clusters or anything really, odd numbers are more appealing to the eye than even numbers are. Don't ask me why. I don't know the psychology or whatever behind that, but odd numbers just look nicer than even numbers. Oh, don't ask me why. I'm not sure if I like this one there. No, I trimmed it down too much. Let's try this. And no, it does need to be trimmed down a little bit. Like so. And like so. Just a little bit too big. I know I'm fussing. This is where my OCD is coming out, folks. This is where my OCD is coming out. follow your gut, basically, is what I say. I think my, when I don't think about it, when I don't, or don't overly think it, let me put it that way. When I'm not overly thinking what I'm doing, things come out better. Things come out better when I'm not overly thinking what I'm doing. Yeah, so there's that. And I'm looking at this. So I think what we're going to do next, as I'm looking at that, is Fabrifix Explosion. It's too much. Ah, shoot, that just flew past me onto the ground. All right, I have to go pick that up. Excuse me. Ow. Ooh, no, don't get on there. Dag nabbit. Oh, Fabrifix Explosion. Yeah, totally lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. We're going to edge some pages. We'll edge some pages now. Let's see what we have here. We have Fabrifix. Oh, shoot. No, it's sticking to me more than it's sticking to the dang paper. Come on now. There. All right. Let me get the glue off my fingers. Oh, for sweet Toledo. All right. Well, the glue is mostly off my fingers. Not really mostly, but it's off my fingers enough that I can hopefully. Okay. Now, page edging. What I have here, itchy hand, I have, this is, I spoke about this. This is my blue gingham, the homespun. And I think it's the wrong blue. I'm thinking it is the wrong blue. Look, we have this. I wonder if we could just put this down the side of a page. It's interesting. Or we can just use this to, I know I said page edging. Now I'm getting distracted. I am getting totally distracted. I was thinking, you know, we could collage up on our pigs with that. Okay. Oh, itchy hand. Page edging. Back to page edging. For heaven's sakes, Karynjean, stay on task. So this is obviously just a scrap of fabric that it mustn't have been cut straight, so I tore it to straighten out the edge so that I could then tear it to have a better okay, I don't know about this. Oh, itchy hand. All right, so what else are we going to page edge with? Edge our pages with, I should say. Page, edge, page. We can use, no, that's too narrow. We can use this down a couple of pages. Yes, this we are, I don't know. We should be able to use this for something. This, let's take that out. That's the last piece of that I have. Let's put you, oh no, you're a different piece. Let's put you back. You. What I can do is I can take this to the sewing machine and first take it to the ironing board, take it to the sewing machine and ruffle it up, and then we could just cut off pieces. And it might be too wide. Yeah, look, I'm having issues. What else is new? Having issues. Don't cut your finger, Karynjean. Years ago, because I always cut like this one, I would constantly be cutting this right here. Oh my gosh, constantly be cutting that spot between my thumb and my index finger. Only a brilliant person like myself can do that. I think it might be a little bit too wide, but all right, I'm going to be back. I'm going to, oh, for heaven's sakes, I'm going to iron this hopefully try to trim it a little bit, neaten it up anyway, and then I'm going to ruffle it up, and then we can use this, just cut little pieces off to decorate. Okay, I'm back. I think I might have cut it too thin. I cut it at 1/2 inch simply because I did not want a really wide there. So what I do is I just, before they had gathering foots, or before I was taught how to use a gathering foot, to gather is you use a zigzag stitch, and I'm sure many of you know this, right? I mean, we're talking old school here. Use a zigzag stitch, and you take the top thread. You anchor it in. You do a couple first, right? And then you take the top thread. No, you can't anchor it in. You set up for a zigzag stitch. You take the top thread from the spool, not the bobbin, the spool, and you pull it all the way through, and then that is what you're stitching over. You're zigzagging over the thread, and then you just pull on it, and it does the gathering bit here. But I knew eventually I would get to the right explanation. But anyway, I am trying to, see, it's twisting and turning. Just trying to push the gathers up, because this is the end that I would cut from first. But I think it's too thin. And yeah, I used black thread. That was what was in the machine, and I think it's probably just perfectly fine. See how this is all twisted? Because it's too thin at 1/2 inch. It's too thin. Too narrow, I mean, not thin, narrow. So, yeah, I might have to, I don't want to do 1 inch. I probably should have done 3/4 of an inch. I mean, we could go through down the whole, honestly, Karynjean, you know you're awake this afternoon. We could do it down the entire side of the page, but that's not what I was thinking. I was just thinking little bits here and there. Little bits here and there, and that's all twisty. So we'll figure that one out. Also, as I was going through my little fabric scrap bucket over there, this is the fabric that I used to cover Sandy's journal, and this was a scrap. It's the selvage edge here, of course, and I figured, ooh, well, we could just do some fussy cutting out, and look at that, and put it in here. I think what I'm going to do is first, I'm going to, just to make my fussy cutting easier, is put this down on a piece of cardstock. And how wide is it? 2 inches. If I put it down on a piece of cardstock, I really just want these two right here. So let me cut here. Cut through the pig and cut down, I'll cut down here just so I have room to do the cutting of the fussy. Go organic. Well, I don't know, we could go organic. Not quite sure that is what this journal is about, right? Although farmhouse, why not? Okay, so, and that's the selvage edge right there. That's the little bit of holes. I don't know if you could see those holes right there from the selvage. Oh, here we go. Let's see how well we do. Ugh. I want to get this all the way over here. For the most part, okay? And yeah, let's go on. We'll put you there too. Go organic. Okay. Oh. Yeah. These scissors don't cut through the fabric. Oops. Which is why I know I use these scissors. Okay. Let's see how we're doing here. I think I need Go Organic is fine. Here is, I need to put another piece here. How wide is this? Half an inch, half an inch. I have half an inch. I know I'm making my life, I don't know. I think I'm making my life easier, but I might be making my life more difficult. Looks like this is coming off of the, it's so thin. All right. Let me just pull this one up just a little bit, if I can. Do a little overlap. There. Oh. Let's just use this one. This one I know will overlap it. Right there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so when I do all the fussy cutting of those other things, I will also fussy cut these out. Yeah, I think they'll be fun in the journal. Okay, so what were we doing? What were we doing? I was doing this. We were talking about edging pages. Edging pages. Oh, something else I wanted to share with you. I have these. I know I got these from Hobby Lobby. And they're big. They're not very heavy at all. I think I use them. I use the sheep in Sandy's journal again. But here we can take a pig, a rooster, and a cow. Right? Cow. And yeah. See, there's a sheep. That one didn't make it into Sandy's journal. There's also horses and ducks. I'm not doing horses and ducks in this journal, but there are horses and ducks. And I'm getting distracted again. I said page edging, and now I'm thinking about decorating. All right, we can do this. Hold on. We can do this with ribbon through it, and we could also do this. We could do this down. We could do this down the side of a page. We could do it just down a little bit of a page, right? And I was thinking double-sided adhesive, which I can do, or I could do, I don't want to use the Fabrifix because the Fabrifix is gonna bleed through it and it'll discolor it and all kinds of things. So let's do this. Hopefully I'm going to do this using the tape is a bit more narrow than the ribbon, which is perfectly fine. The ribbon is 3/8 of an inch. The tape is 1/4 of an inch. So I just need it to stay down in the book. And I'm not measuring, I'm just throwing some down, a length, just throwing a length down. And again, that's simply because I don't like the way the Fabrifix will manage it. Now, we could do this. I'm not going to do the whole spool, but I'm going to do a lot because we can just use it in little pieces. We can use it down the whole edge of a page. It's thin enough. It's light enough. The fabric that I did the made the ruffle out of is that darker fabric. I remember buying that fabric as a contrasting color for other fabric that I have for making aprons. I have like a really cute Thanksgiving fabric. It is. It's all turkeys and Thanksgiving. Otherwise, you know, which is a really cute, you know, like a hostess gift or something for aprons, right? When you're going over for Thanksgiving. And aprons are very easy to make, you know, kind of one size fits most. See, it doesn't want to, the glue scissors don't like to go through the fabric. Okay, so here we go. Now we can do some page edging, like this right here. Whoops. Let me trim that. Put a little bit, like say right here. Just a little bit right there. Right there. So it's there, but it's pale enough it matches the paper. Lovely, right? It's practically an exact color match with the paper. And then we can do, like we could do something like, wrong one, those are the ties. Do it the entire length down here, or we could just flip it over here. Of course, I'm not thinking this out. I might suddenly decide that, ooh, that page needs a nice large envelope pocket, which it could, but which we are going to do this down the entire length of the page. And I just rub on it a little bit to create a little friction and heat so that it will release. You can go away, glue stick. Not my favorite friend. Okay. And I am putting it, it's not going over, well, here. Oh, I think that page has glue on it. I need something contrasting underneath it so I can see where the page edge is. So I can get it as hopefully straight as possible. There. And I'm going to trim this off right here. There. Okay, so it just breaks up that white page a little bit. Yes, it does. And now, here they are. Need to clean out that trash. We can have a little fun here. We can actually make this just a little corner tuck, right? Just a little tuck spot like that. Or if we put it on a page like this, we could, I don't know, we might do that. Oh, it just dropped. Fun, fun, fun. Fun, fun, fun. All right, let me deal with this trash here just a second. Too many loose threads. Okay, oh, what was I doing? I was page edging is what I was doing. And it is starting to get a little warm in here. A little warm. Center of the signature, still need to figure out what we're going to do with that. No, that's a pocket, remember, so maybe we don't need to put anything there. And when we stick a pocket in there, glossy accents, glossy accents. Now, I know I did the same thing here, but I'm wondering if I should, oh, we were also going to throw some ribbon here. And I have a piece of ribbon right here. Let me see if I can get this woven through. Oops. This isn't a very, I just picked up this little scrap of ribbon off the floor. So I think it'll be, it's not very long, which is fine. Let's see. Okay, let's go a little bit further with it. Or not, my needle's too long. Okay, there. There. The dog hides out in a corner in the basement. The basement is rather cool and it's dark. You know, it's her little bunker, as my brother calls it. And every time she hears a noise, she whines a little bit, goes halfway up the stairs, and then turns around and goes back downstairs. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because the mail was just delivered, and she heard the, I need to trim this right here. She heard the letter carrier put the mail in the mailbox. So we're going to trim it right here. Hence the whinge. Hence the whinge. Oh, no, I did it the Igavolt. Well, no, I guess that's fine. I usually like to have the ribbon on top. Like down here, it's on top as opposed to here where it's underneath on the bottom. Now, we could do this here. It will hang over the edge a little bit. We don't have to make it hang over the edge. Okay, here we go. Top of dairy products to top of that line of text there. And I'm reminding myself of where I'm placing it because Fabrifix. Actually, I might want to go just a little. Do I want to go higher to make it centered? No, I don't care. Okay, right like that. Use the nozzle to drag it through the strings. And right there. There's a big glop of Fabrifix right there. Yeah, see how this is? With the ribbon on top, it keeps this edge down, but the ribbon's not on top, so that edge is not staying down. I wonder if, let's see what we can do here. If we can cut it. Sugar shoes. If we can cut it, if I can cut it through the mass of the Fabrifix. There, pull it up, cut it down. No, it needs to be cut down on this right there. And then, oh gosh golly, come on. It needs to be cut right there. You need to be cut right there. Okay. I know. You don't have to tell me. Being a bit of a nudge, a fussy nudge. I'll get the Fabrifix off so that the pages don't stick together. Okay. There. Me and my fussy nudging. Okay, let's flip that. Okay, I have a bit of one here. I have a whole one here. And I have a bit of that there. So now just for a little balance, my friends. Balance, my friends. That one would be awfully close. We could do just, let me just do this. Cut it there. Cut it, I think I cut it at the wrong spot. Cut it there so that it's solid and solid. I know. You don't have to tell me. I know. I'm being a... I know. Here we go. Let's see if I could do this this way. And, okay, it is... I need to cut that one off. It's one too many holes. One too many holes. Fold this back because it needs to, this one would then need to be woven underneath. So there, so we have there. We will pull it down. Maybe we'll even just do a little, whoops, angle there and a little angle here. Feed yourself through again, please. Little bit. Oh, I still haven't texted my friend to wish him a happy belated birthday. Honestly, if you're watching, friend, happy belated birthday. Okay. And where shall we put it? This here's the signature center. We have, what do we have here in the signature center? We can place it right there. We're going to place it right there. Right there. We're going to place it right there. And I think what I'll do this time, as opposed to putting Fabrifix down on the paper, I will put Fabrifix on. Ooh, gloppity glop. Gloppity glop it goes. Fabrifix on the item itself, right there. Oh, sugar. No. Come on. Stay down. Now, I know some people with their Fabrifix, they put it in like the Sugar Bell icing jars or something, and they just keep on, they don't cover it. They just, like Pam at the Paper Outpost, I think she uses an old soda bottle, and she just like stores it upside down in there. But then if you look at the bottom of her soda bottle, you see all this wasted Fabrifix because it explodes, and yeah, that's what it does. Okay, so there we have that one. Okay, that's good. Now let's flip here to... Where's the other? Here it is. Do we want to put a little piece down here? Sure, why not? Let's cut it first. Get the right scissors. And I will angle the cut and do the straight cut there. I didn't angle the other one, but that's okay. Whoops. Come on. There. Okay. And right about there. Ooh, that has glue on it. Get rid of that. Do not want to. It's a little bit crooked right here. There. Yeah, just kind of boo-booed that. Oh, sweet Toledo. Try to be fancy, and this is what happens. This is what happens. Yeah, we'll figure that out. And then we'll flip back here to somewhere. Do we want to put it on our piggies? We're doing a, find it, full page, kind of disappear on the piggies. Let's put it over here. And it's kind of close to that one. I don't care. We'll put it here, put it right there. I'm peeling the paper. I'm just pulling down with my right hand, and the paper, the release paper, is between my two fingers there. At least it was. Need to get myself situated again. Like so. There. Okie dokie. So we have that there. Now, what I was thinking about is, here are our pigs. Here are our pigs. Oh gosh, the mess, people, the mess. Pig. I could make it as a tuck spot, but I'm actually thinking of gluing the whole thing down. Okay, well, I'm trying to keep my videos a little bit shorter for people, so I will... That peeks out. I think I need to put another piece down here. We have it on the... Do you see that? I know you see that. We have it up here. We have it here. Now we need a little piece down here. Okay. Let's do that. Where are we going to put that? We will put that, I think... Where's this one? This one is pretty much in the back of the first signature. So we're going to put it towards the front of the first signature. We're going to put it right here. We're going to put it right there. We are going to, I think we can tear apart our inspiration piece. I don't even think this is part of our inspiration piece. Let's trim that. Trim those off. I think 1, 2, 3. Up, over, under, over, under, over. Right there. So we do 3. And this should work. This should work. Yeah. Right like that, right like that. No, it's not working. Oh, sweet heaven, Alabama. What is this one? 1, 2, 3. Oh. 3.5. Yeesh. All right, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many is that giving me? Oh, that's because I'm weaving it the wrong way. 1. All right, I'll cut this part out, don't worry. Over, under. That'll work. 1, 2, 3. over. Did I just start it? This will work. I just started it the wrong way, honestly. Let's try. Let me see. It worked there. Let me see if I can use this piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is it not working here? Honestly, I don't know. One, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Oh, that's why. That's why. It needs to be like that. Okay. All right, let's, did I weave it? One side is, honestly, there's a right side and a wrong side to this, friends. Go figure, go figure. I have no idea what my brother's doing. He keeps on slamming the front door. I thought he already checked the mail. There. All right, there. It took me a minute. And now when I look at the other ones, I'll realize, oh, hey, you know, you did those wrong as well. What do you know? What do you know? Place it down here. It sticks to me more than it sticks to the paper because I already have glue on my fingers. So like to like, right? It recognizes itself and wants to stay there. Oh, for heaven's sakes. All right, I see this number sitting here. I'm going to put it there. Don't ask me why. Just because it's sitting here and that's where I'm going to put it. Yeah, I don't know. Why do I do the things I do? Hello? There it goes. Right there. Kind of see it, kind of can't. Perfect, perfect. All right, this is... Okay, this is a little crooked, but let's take a look and see if I... This one I think is upside down, backwards, whatever. Although no, it's because it's on that page. That one's fine. That one is fine. Okay, so I need to go get the glue off my fingers. I was thinking we could also do like a little page edging with some of the bling. We can. We have this bling and then we have this bling. So let's keep that in mind. But for the meantime, we've done clusters and we've done a little bit of page edging. And I think that's okay for today. So this is Karynjean. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me in the studio today. I hope you had a little fun. I don't know, did I mess up today? Probably. I don't remember. The older I get, the more Swiss cheese my brain gets. Not really, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, it's starting to get a little warm in here. It is now 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I wish you all a very good day, and I hope that you are enjoying your summer. Thanks for stopping by. Let your imagination fly, and I'll see you next time.